I think from recent events we can conclude that Planet Zoo is slowly coming to an end, with this year only getting 2 packs instead of the regular 4. Is Planet Zoo gone for good? Has the moment finally arrived? Do we grab our tissues and sit in a corner wondering if we'll ever see Planet Zoo 2 in a gazillion years? Well, no, actually, because there's another pack coming. Anyway, yes, Frontiers announced in the October Unlocked stream a couple months back, or at least, yes, a month back, at least, that there will be another pack coming for Planet Zoo. Now, I don't want to get anyone's eyes up and go to Frontier social media spamming, where's the next DLC, Frontier, damn it? Because it turns out that this pack is not coming this year. It is coming in 2025, the new year. We don't know if this means January, spring, summer, anywhere in that 12-month period of 2025 is possible. Now, even though this pack is probably a while away, it won't stop me from speculating what it is, because that's like the best thing about figuring out what a pack is, speculating it. After the Zookeepers pack, giving everyone the false assumption that it was the end, I find that the community really doesn't know where to go for new DLCs, and in all honesty, so am I. I really don't know where to go. The last 4 packs have ranged quite a bit, with 2 of them being location-focused themes, with Eurasia and Oceania, 1 being a classic zoo theme, I guess, and if we in the petting zoo pack or the barnyard pack, and the final, most recent one not really having a theme at all, just kind of having a collection or favorites kind of theme or style. On top of that, a few themes we speculated earlier have now been shut down or basically impossible because we got so many of the key animals for those packs through other packs that they just can't really be marketed as much. For example, a mountain pack was something we talked about a lot last year, but since then we've gotten the Takin, the Paliscat, Markhor, Spectacled Bear, Wolverine, all of the animals that would be marketing animals for that and be like instant buys have already been added to the game through other packs. So there's not a lot there, and this has happened to a couple packs, like especially also with like islands. We had the Fusa, the what else, Tasmanian Devil, the Kiwi, all of those have now been added to the game, so we have less kind of marketable or icon animals left. However, there are still a handful of ideas left that do have some merit, so let's take a look. First, I gotta throw it out there, a Latin America animal pack. It's the rumor that never dies, and it's been in every single one of my speculation videos, and I'm so tired of it. Even after 4 years of chanting it at Frontier's impeccably soundproof windows, it's no lie that South America is easily the worst represented continent in the game by far, and Frontier continues to do barely anything for it, which is impressive in the worst way possible. The continent is in desperate need of representation, but I really don't think this is the next pack. Clearly, Frontier know how bad South America is, or at least I would be surprised if they don't know by now, because it has been 4 years and we have barely gotten any South American representation, so I would be surprised if they didn't realize how bad South America is in right now. And it's been like this for a while. I think if they wanted to do something about it, then they would have done a pack by now, especially considering we had themes like Tropical and Zookeepers, which they had the potential to include more South American animals, but they didn't. I mean, the Tropical pack had 5 animals, only 1 was from South America, and it was the exhibit animal, which is incredibly sad as well. I think if they wanted to do something about it, they would have done a pack by now based on South America, like I said, instead of just sprinkling in South American animals. Like, we have gotten a couple of South American animals, especially in the 2 packs this year. We got the Spectacled Bear in Zookeepers, and then we got the Alpaca in South America. But does that really feature as a South American animal? I mean, it's really just more known as a petting zoo animal, and it is also a knockoff llama, which I guess if you want to count that or not. Anyway, I could be wrong, of course. Maybe we finally get monkeys, maybe finally get a Tamandua, but at the moment, I just don't see it happening, especially when we've waited so long for it still not to happen. It almost feels like birds at this point, or aquatics, where people think so, like, even though it can totally be possible, it's not as far-fetched as birds or aquatics, it can be doable, but it feels like birds that people are believing so hard that it will come, that it just doesn't, and I am very sad about that, but I mean, at this point, I've almost kind of lost hope for it. But yeah, maybe we'll get a start for a new fresh South American roster in the sequel game. Maybe I'll be surprised and it will be a South American pack, who knows, but let's move on to the second possibility and waste no more time. So these last 2 ones are ones I came up with myself, and at least I've seen them very rarely suggested in the community. Now, if we do get multiple packs in 2025, not saying we are, but if we do, I think a decent idea for a pack, or a pair of packs, are Predator and Prey packs. Now, we've seen this with Jurassic World Evolution 2, or Jurassic World Evolution even, that they kind of do multiple packs in relation to each other. In Jurassic World Evolution 1, we had, I think, actually carnivore and herbivore animal packs, so they kind of tied into one. And then in Jurassic Evolution 2, we had the marine pack and we had the predator pack. I'm not sure why they didn't do a herbivore and a pterosaur pack. After 2024, starting to drift away from biome and region packs, we haven't gotten a continental or regional pack, and we also have not gotten a biome pack in a while. I feel like this is kind of causing Frontier to think more outside of the box ideas for themes going forward, one of which is the pairing of packs based on predators and prey. This scenario would be similar to Jurassic Evolution 1, like we mentioned, where we had the carnivore and herbivore dinosaur packs. Frontier could possibly do a version of this with Planet Zoo with more catchier names, maybe like Scavenger Animal Pack or Grazer's Animal Pack. It is a long shot. This is probably the idea that I believe the least in, but it is something that Frontier has done in the past with other games. And to point out another example, Jurassic World Evolution 2 also did this with just the carnivores or predators. I think they did only predators specifically for that game because it was a way to get a lot of the species people wanted in one pack. I mean, in that pack you had Tarbosaurus, Gigantoraptor, Utahraptor, and Concavenator. All four of those, I personally wasn't really a fan of that. I mean, it's a good pack, but it's just kind of but all four of those animals are ones that people really wanted, and it might show. And the same thing happened with the marine pack, because the marine pack had the Dunkleosteus, the Archelon, Nothosaurus, which was from Camp Cretaceous, and the Shonosaurus. All of the ones from those two packs felt needed, and they felt like they were very heavily requested. So maybe the Frontier does maybe only one of the two packs for Planet Zoo, like a carnivore pack or a grazer's pack, just to get a lot of the animals out of the way from the wish list. For example, if they do like a hunter's pack, they could cross off animals like the secretary bird, honey badger, African croc, like a Nile crocodile, shoebill, serval, etc., all in one go. Or if they did a grazer's pack, you could do like the tree kangaroo or something like that. Finally, the pack that I think has the strongest chances, the Adaptations Animal Pack. And this is a bit of a weird one, I know, but I did see this pop up on the forums by someone, and I at the time, it was like 6 months ago, I didn't know things were coming to an end. Actually, yes, I did kind of, but like I didn't really see it as a possibility. But now that we know another one is coming after the Zookeeper's pack, I do actually have faith in this one. So I base this prediction solely on the fact that we got 4 names. But so in June of this year actually, we had the Planet Coaster Dictionary, which was basically just a dictionary of Planet Coaster names, but some people found that there were Planet Zoo animal names that could be coming to the game, those names in the files of Planet Coaster the Planet Coaster Dictionary. And we saw 3 names, or I guess 4, which were Echidna, Hamadryas, Secretary, and Goodfellows. All of those would probably suggest that we would get the tree kangaroo, secretary bird, Hamadryas baboon, and the echidna. So the baboon was put into the Zookeeper's pack, so that is off the table. And then we still have those 3 remaining, so we'll put those off to the side for now. But then later on, a week before the Zookeeper's pack got announced, we got a handful more of names, which were things like Safaka, the tortoise, Markhor, and Dik, I think. I'm not sure on that, but we got a bunch of names that were actually in the pack, so that was kind of like a leak, I guess, or a spoiler. I don't know why they did that. Maybe it was probably like a fluke or something. But the point is that they were in the dictionary and they got quickly taken out and put into the actual game. Now, we still have those 3 remaining animals left from June. We have the echidna, tree kangaroo, and secretary bird. This begs the question, will those 3 remaining animals get put into the next pack together, if the next pack is the last one? Now, if we have 2 packs left or 3 packs left, who knows? They could be split up, so we could get the secretary bird next pack, tree kangaroo after that, echidna after that. If we do get 1 pack left though, then I feel like the only pack that can encompass all 3 of these names together is an Adaptations Animal Pack. Now, you might be wondering why I chose the name Adaptations. Well, the remaining 3 species all have something in common. And actually, it's kind of the opposite, actually. That they are the most unique of the dictionary animals. Right before the Zookeeper pack, we got more dictionary animals, like I said, with the Markhor, Taurus, and Saga. And if you group all those names together with the previous batch and take out the ones we got in the Zookeeper pack, I would say you are left with the most unique animals out of that original group. I mean, you've got the echidna and tree kangaroo, which are alone 2 of the quirkiest and ununiquely built animals out there, and the secretary bird, which has some of the most unique feet in the world, with razor-sharp talons and like the unique hunting behaviors. It definitely set itself apart from the rest of like the birds, at least in the game. Now, what if the final pack is a pack that encompasses the remaining animals of the main wish list that have some of the most bizarre features in the animal kingdom that doesn't necessarily make them challenging to make, but makes them different from what we already have? Example of this would be, I don't know, like a pelican. Very unique to what we have in game, yet it can be based off the swan model. I'm not sure what else you could fit in a pack like this. There are so many options. I'll leave it up to you guys and your imagination to come up with the roster. But yeah, I feel like this would be a good idea for a pack if Frontier really does want to move away from the biome and region-based packs from 2022 and 2023. So there you go. 3 ideas as to what I think the next pack will be. No idea if these are even remotely realistic as what we will actually get, because the only one I really see actually being requested is the Latin America pack or the South America pack. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the subscribe button and like the video, as it means a lot to me and it helps the channel out immensely. Let me know what you think the next pack is for 2025. Again, please don't go to Frontier and spam what to get the next pack. I promise you it's not coming to the new year. It's not going to be a Christmas gift. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video, whenever that may be, probably next week sometime. Bye guys, enjoy the rest of the video, or I guess enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.